guys, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. My name is Sandra Sitole. You're welcome to subscribe and like. Today I just wanted to share about community emergencies, right, that we usually face, and this usually come when we least expect them, and when we have no idea that they're coming at all, and they just come. So these are things like funerals and all those other things that we are expected to take part of in our communities, and with some of us it's usually like mandatory for us to like be able to like be part of the community engagements and the contributions, financial contributions within our community. Let's take for instance with funerals. I know like with funerals, most communities usually even have like cultures where each household will contribute a certain amount of money towards their fellow neighbors, condolences, right? But then some of the times those predicaments find us when we like least expect them, and when we are like really do not have money ourselves. So I was just asking myself the other day as to say, like, how do we like maybe deal with those predicaments? Because in as much as yes, there are predicaments, and they are not like things that come every time, right? You'd get news of a bereavement like once in a while. It was just at my previous work where every week, I don't know what was happening, but literally every 2 weeks or every month, we would get like a message that so and so has lost a parent, so and so has lost a brother. It was really sad. I don't know what was happening in that company. So, but we find ourselves in the situations, and usually when we're in the situations, it is by culture, yes, unwritten culture, that we should be able to contribute. So I was just asking myself as to say, how do we contribute? How do we set aside money for such events? Also considering the fact that they're not events that happen each and every now and then. So I was just thinking to myself that maybe I should start putting like some more money on my easy equities account, so that I, like each and every time there is a bereavement, I can be able to just like withdraw, because it's easy to withdraw with easy equities. As long as you withdraw before 2 p.m., you can be able to get your money. I think you can be able to get your money the same day, and you can like withdraw small monies like 100 rand or 50 rand, depending on how much the funeral, how much the minimum of contributing at the for the condolences are. So just thought to myself that that is a good idea. Perhaps you can also do that, like every time when you have change, you can just bank your change on easy equities, choose a stock or an EFT, and then just so that like whenever a funeral comes up and you have to contribute, then you don't have to worry much about like taking money out of your transport money or something like that. Then you can just withdraw from easy equities, and then yeah, you're done. Then also another thing that we are usually expected to contribute on is weddings. I do not necessarily agree with this one, but I do agree that humanity is key, and in instances where other people need our help, we should be able to help them. Although with weddings, they do not they also do not happen every time. They happen like every, I don't know, a year. I don't know. It's been a while since I personally went to a wedding. I think I last went to a wedding, I think it was last year or something. And even before that last year, it had been like a long while before I knew anyone was getting married. Yeah, guys, we need to pray. We need to pray for this generation. What is happening? Where are the weddings? Sorry about that. Someone walked in here. I need to slow down. So another thing. So I was thinking that with this wedding phenomenon, we should also just find like funds somewhere. Like I think even with easy equities as well, just when you are banking your change, just put it on the easy equities. I know also with FNB has this tool that allows you to bank your change each and every time you shop, so you can reserve that money for like such emergencies and stuff. But I personally think that, guys, we need to start training our elders to be able to move away from big weddings phenomenon, right? It can still be a wedding if it's a small wedding and it's affordable. At the end of the day, we are just celebrating the union of two people, the union of two families, and it should just try to be limited to the budget that is there, right? So I think this big wedding phenomenon, yes, it comes from individuals, people who are the ones who are getting married, but also like from communities and from families who have been used for such a long time to huge weddings, that if a person is getting married, it's a tool for getting free food and free booze and all that, which I feel like if it's going to put a strain on other people and the family and stuff, then we should just try to find a way to, like, minimize it. I remember there was this one time, I think it was Sidingo, on ACBC3, where Sechaba and Lerad were getting married and they took a loan. Imagine taking a loan for a wedding. Can never be me. It shouldn't have to get to that point, guys. It shouldn't have to get to that point. Like, we should just try to train our elders and our communities to say that if we cannot afford something that is big, it's okay to have something small, right? Of course, there's some things that we cannot get rid of, which are like so many ceremonies that happen before like the actual wedding. But even those, we can still do those ceremonies, but find a way to minimize them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that is all from me today. I hope that you enjoyed the talk, and like, please comment on what is done in your society when there are weddings, and what you usually do when you have funerals and stuff. Please like, comment, and yeah, subscribe. Thank you so much, guys.